Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be definitely a level 3 body weight sculpt yoga sort of class. So lots of strength building sort of work, lots of plank and plank adjacent work, lots of push-up work. You have been warned, if wrists are an issue for you, feel free to modify on your fists or grab weights or something to put underneath your hands, or modify on your forearms if you need to. We also do a lot of single leg stuff and we kind of go. So if you need to take breaks, hit pause, take any breaks that you need. I don't necessarily cue for a ton of modifications, but if you need them, feel free to take them. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and share, tell a friend, all the things you know. And if you've got comments or feedback, let me know in the comments section below. We are going to get started today in a forearm plank. I almost forgot where we started. We are starting today in a forearm plank. So if you need to do more of a warm up before we get going, go for it, and then I will meet you there. Coming down into a forearm plank. Arms are parallel to each other. Palms can face each other or they can face down. If you need to interlink your hands, you can, but otherwise try and press your forearms down separately into the mat. Engage your legs, lengthen through your spine. Take 3 more breaths here. From here, we're slowly going to lower down into a Sphinx pose. So lower your knees, untuck your toes. As you inhale, pull your chest through the gateway of your arms. And then as you exhale, tuck under your toes, engage your abs, lift yourself back up into your forearm plank. As you inhale, drop the pelvis, untuck the toes, pull the chest through. And then as you exhale, tuck the toes, pull back up into your forearm plank. We're just going to take 3 more here. And then we're going to meet in our forearm plank. You're going to walk your feet all the way forward into a dolphin. And then you're going to walk your feet slowly back out into your forearm plank. We're going to take 3 more here, and then we're going to take it into dolphin push-ups. Last time, we'll walk it in. I'm going to interlace my hands now. You can keep your hands in whatever position you want. We're going to come into dolphin push-ups. So look forward. As you inhale, you're going to shift your body weight forward. See if you can tap your nose to the floor in front of you. And then exhale, shift it back into your dolphin. Inhale, shift forward, tap. Exhale, bring it back. We're going to do 8 more. Last one. And then we're going to walk it back into our forearm plank. Oh, my forearms are killing me. We're going to take a long plank here. So your arms are going to stay where they are. You're going to walk your feet back as far as you can, almost like you're hollowing out your plank. And then you're going to exhale and you're going to walk it all the way back in. So nice and slow. You might take several inhales and exhales. As you inhale, you'll take several steps backwards, hollow out the shape. And as you exhale, you'll walk it forward. We do 3 more like this. Last one. From your hollow plank, we're going to walk it all the way forward, back up into our dolphin pose. And the best news ever is that we're going to do another set of those dolphin push-ups. So as you inhale, shift forward, see if you can tap your nose, and then exhale, bring it back. We've got 9 more. From your dolphin, walk it back into your forearm plank. And then we're going to come from our forearm plank up into a high plank. So try and keep your hips still. You can take your feet further apart if you need to. We're going to go left palm, right palm, left forearm, right forearm, right palm, left palm, right forearm, left forearm. We're going to do 9 more on each side, so 18 more in total. One more each side. Come down onto your forearms. Angle your right forearm in. We're coming into a side plank. You can stack or stagger your feet. You can drop your bottom knee if you need to. As you inhale, you're going to tap your right hip towards the floor. Exhale, pick it up. Inhale to tap. Exhale, pick it up. 8 more here. Coming into your side plank, you're going to plant your left palm, take an inhale. As you exhale, we're coming all the way up into our plank, and then you're going to bring that right forearm down. We're going to come back into that side plank. Give me 1 hip dip, bring it up, plant the left palm. Option to come up into a single arm plank, reach the right hand forward, set the right forearm down, shift into your side plank, give me 1 hip dip. 1 more out on if you want it. Take the left hand down. Option, float the left leg and the right arm, coming into an awkward plank. Keep the left leg floating as the right forearm comes down. Stack the hips, side plank. Give me 1 hip dip. We're gonna go for 8 more, whatever variation you're taking. Last one here. You're going to come back into your forearm plank, and we're going to take those little dynamic commandos again, or dynamic planks. So we're going to go right palm, right forearm, left palm, right palm, left forearm, right forearm. If you want to make this harder, we're going to float the left leg off. We'll go right palm, right forearm, left palm, right palm, left forearm, right forearm. We're doing 8 more in total. Oof, my right quad. Beautiful. We're down and we're ready for the second side. Angle that left forearm in any amount. Take whatever modifications you need. As you inhale, tap your left hip towards the floor. Exhale, pick it up. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, pick it up. You've got 8 more. From your side plank, plant your right palm, come all the way up into your plank. Set your left forearm down, side plank, 1 hip dip. Bring it over, right palm plants, option to reach that left arm out in front of you. Bring it down, side plank, 1 hip dip. One optional add-on, one final optional add-on. As you come up, left arm, right leg reach, set it down, 1 hip dip. Wherever you are, we've got 8 more. The last one here. Beautiful. Excuse me. Bring it back down into your forearm plank. We've got 1 more set of those commandos. Option to float the right leg this time as we go left palm, left forearm, right palm, left palm, right forearm, left forearm. 8 more. Last one. Bring it down into your forearm plank. Come down into your Sphinx. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, you'll lower all the way down into your Superman prep position. So we're going to take Superman push-ups. So reach your hands out in front of you. Palms can face down or each other. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift chest, arms, legs. As you exhale, plant the hands underneath, wider than the shoulders, tuck the toes. Give me 1 wide push-up so your hands are wider than the mat. Inhale it down. As you exhale, lift, reach long, Superman. Inhale, head comes down, hands come down, toes come down. Exhale, press up, wide push up. Inhale, lower to the mat. Exhale, Superman. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, push up. Inhale it down. Exhale, Superman. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, push up. We're going to do 8 more. Last one, meet me in your plank pose. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. And we're going to come into a side plank. Stack the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, reach your left arm up and overhead. Top leg is going to move. As you exhale, keep the legs straight. Bring the toes up towards the hand. Tap. And then inhale, float it long. Maybe that left leg hovers above the right. Exhale, bring the leg up as far as you can, and then inhale it back. So what I'm saying with that is it's easier to bring your hand down to your foot. Try and bring your foot to your hand. We've got 7 more. We're going to add a chaturanga to this. So, option to keep the left leg floating as you come through your plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, exhale it up. Inhale, side plank. Exhale to tap. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to your plank. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, press up. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, 1 toe tap. You've got 8 more. Last one here. Give me 1 more chaturanga. Bring it up, and we're coming straight to the other side. Left hand underneath the shoulder. Reach the right arm up and overhead. Take an inhale. As you exhale, float that right leg. See if you can tap the hand. Inhale. Send it back. 9 more. Last one. We're going to add a chaturanga to this. So option to keep that right leg floating, come down, inhale chaturanga, exhale to plank, inhale into your side plank, exhale 1 toe tap, inhale side plank, exhale plank, inhale chaturanga, exhale plank, inhale side plank, exhale toe tap. You've got 8 more. Nice and slow. Give me one more chaturanga. And then send it all the way back up, downward facing dog. Don't get too excited. We're gonna do some pike push-ups. So take your hands kind of as wide as the mat. I like to turn my fingers in. You find what's most comfortable for you. You're gonna walk yourself forward a little bit, almost like you're coming into a handstand prep. Come right up onto your tippy toes, shift most of your weight into your hands. As you inhale, elbows bend wide, see if you can tap the crown of the head to the floor. And then exhale, press away. The more over your shoulders you are, the harder this will be. So if you wanted to make this harder, you could stand up on a block or a chair. Inhale, tap the head. Exhale, press the floor away. 8 more. From here, bring your hands hips shoulder distance, and then just continue to walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. We're going to take our sun salutations. Inhale, come into a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, roll all the way up to stand, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold it straight back down. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step, walk or float back to chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Option for a third chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back to the heels. Hop forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Always feel free to add on any inversions or arm balances you want into this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, make your way back to a plank pose or a downward dog, adding in as many chaturangas, inversions, whatever you want your vinyasa to look like. Bend the knees, hop to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. We're going to do 3 more rounds. Take it at your own pace. After your third round, we'll meet at the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up, chair pose, and hold while I check that my camera is still recording. Yes, it is. That's going to be awkward. Come into your chair pose. Lower your hands down in line with your shoulders. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to we're going to draw that right knee into the chest, single leg chair. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left knee into the chest, single leg chair. Set it down. Exhale, right. Inhale, left, down. Exhale, left. Inhale, down. We've got 8 more on each side. Inhale, come into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, your vinyasa. From your downward dog, you're going to inhale, sweep your right leg up. Exhale, shift forward, tap right knee to elbow. Listen carefully as you inhale, single leg plank. Exhale, cross, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, single leg plank. Exhale, right. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, left. We'll go 3 more to each side. Really bring the knee to the elbow as opposed to shifting your upper body back. 1 more each side. Bring it to center, step it all the way through. Inhale, come up into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, we're going to come all the way to standing on that right leg, left knee to chest. As you inhale, it's a double lunge. See if you can tap your left knee to the floor. Exhale, drive through the right leg, come to stand. Inhale, tap the left knee. Exhale, drive to stand. We're going for 8 more. You've got a slight hinge forward in your chest. Your right knee is stacking over the right ankle so that we can really get into the glute. Two more. We're going to step it back into that double lunge. Really hinge your chest forward so you're loading up that front leg. Light on the back leg. As you exhale, you're going to straighten both of your legs. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten. Inhale to bend. If you want to add a chest opener here, interlace your hands behind you. Reach your hands for the back of the room. We're going for 8 more here, so 12 in total. As you inhale, lengthen that stance, come up into your crescent lunge, and then as you exhale, bring it down, single leg plank. As you inhale, you're going to come down into a single leg chaturanga. As you exhale up into your plank, you're going to tap your right knee to the elbow. Inhale into your chaturanga. As you exhale, come up into your plank and tap the right knee to the left elbow. So it's one fluid movement. As you're coming up, that knee is driving towards an alternating elbow. We got 6 more here. Send it back, plank, downward facing dog. We're going to come into another set of those wide pike push-ups before we transition to the other side. So walk those hands nice and wide, turn the hands in if you want to. Walk your toes forward, up onto the tippy toes, shift the weight into the hands. Inhale, bend the elbows wide, tap the head. Exhale, press it away. 9 more. Last one. Bring your hands back to shoulder distance apart. Walk your toes up to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back into your chair pose. Exhale, lower the hands down in line with the shoulders. We're going to take that march again and we're going to add on a little bit. So take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bring your right knee to your chest. As you inhale, you're going to send it back behind you like a donkey kick. Exhale it to the chest. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, send it back behind you like a donkey kick. You're still in a single leg chair. Back into the chest. Set it down. Ooh, that's a very big bug that looks like it could bite me. Exhale, right knee to chest. Inhale, donkey kick. Exhale to chest. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left knee to chest. Donkey kick to the chest. Set it down. We're going to do 8 more on each side. Last one. Inhale, come into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, take it back through your vinyasa. From your downward dog, inhale, sweep your left leg up. As you exhale, shift forward, tap left knee to the elbow. Single leg plank as you inhale. Exhale, tap it to the right. Inhale, back to your plank. 4 more each side. Bring it through center, step it through. Inhale, come up into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, drive to stand, right knee to chest. Come back into your double lunge this time. Inhale, sweep the arms up, tap the back knee. Exhale, drive through the left foot, come to stand. 9 more. Last one. From here, come down into your double lunge, hinge that chest forward. Remember, you can take that chest opener if you want to. Nice and light on the back leg, ground down through the front foot. As you exhale, press the floor away to straighten the legs. Inhale, come down into your lunge. Exhale, press away. Inhale, come down. So your hips are staying nice and low. You're hinged forward. Really driving through that front leg. We've got 8 more. Hop it long into your crescent lunge as you inhale. As you exhale, come down, float that left leg. We've got those wonderful chaturanga knee taps. So inhale down into your chaturanga. As you exhale, come up, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale to the right. 8 more. Send it back, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, you're going to hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Notice that I didn't make you do more pike push-ups. You're welcome. Inhale, come into your chair pose, and then bring your hands to your heart center. So I like to keep my hands at my heart center. You can honestly take your hands wherever you are. We're going to do shrimp squats, or like a single leg squat. These are hard because they're hard, so give yourself some grace. Shift your weight into your left foot, or your favorite foot. My favorite foot's my left foot. That right leg is going to float behind you like a little shrimp tail or a little prawn tail, depending where you're from. As you inhale, you're going to see if you can tap just your right knee to the floor. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, maybe you have to set your whole shin down. As you exhale, drive through the left leg. We're going to come all the way to stand, right knee to chest. Inhale. Chest hinges forward, right leg comes back behind you. Keep that heel towards the glute, see if you can tap the knee, and then exhale, drive through the left leg to stand. So if you want to make these easier, you just don't come down as far. Maybe you have a block or something to bring the floor closer to you to tap the knee to. What I want you to focus on is that you're tapping really gently, and when you come to stand, you're really driving through that left foot, not pushing off the back leg as much as you can. And if you need something to hold on to while you build strength, or if you need to push off your back foot while you build strength, obviously do that. But where we're going is that it's just a gentle tap of that knee and then a drive through that front foot to stand. Did I distract you enough? We're halfway through. We've got 5 more. Woo. Okay, now you're going to see why I didn't give you pike push-ups before. We're going to hinge it forward into like a standing split, but take your hands forward a little bit. So we're going to take this into handstand hops, but first we're going to do single leg pike push-ups. So come up onto the ball of your left foot, reach your right leg really high. Hands are nice and wide. As you inhale, those elbows bend wide. See if you can tap the head, and then exhale, press the floor away. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, press the floor away. Got 8 more. Last one. Ground down through your left foot. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're coming all the way up to standing. Extend that right leg out in front of you. And pull it back in. We're coming all the way back down. You're going to plant the hands. Option to stay in your standing split, or option to give me one little L handstand hop. Left leg plant. Come all the way up. Extend the right leg. Bring it back in. Hinge it forward, hands plant, option to stay, or one little hop. Bring it back down. You know the drill. We've got 8 more. There's no hurry. One of my older ladies that I train, she was like, if I just procrastinate enough, surely the time will be up and I won't have to do all my exercises, right? And I was like, well, I mean, technically, yes, but I'm still going to make you do things. So, when there is no hurry, I mean, there is no hurry. We got one more. Bring it back into your chair pose. We're going to go from the top on the other side. So inhale into your chair. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center or wherever you want them for these little shrimp squats, prawn squats, whatever you want to call them. As you inhale, you're going to see if you can tap your left knee gently to the floor. This side's so much harder for me. And then exhale, press it up to stand. All right, I've said this before, but my one suggestion would be do your rehab, people. If you break a bone, if you tear a ligament, do the rehab, because it comes back to bite you in the ass later on if you don't. We got 7 more. One more. Hinge it forward into your standing split and then take your hands forward just a little bit. Hands nice and wide up onto the toes of that right foot. We've got those pike push-ups. As you inhale, bring it down. Exhale, press the floor away. 9 more. One more. Ground down through the right foot. Come all the way up to standing. Extend your left leg out in front of you. Bring it back in, hinge it all the way forward. Hands find the floor. Once again, option to stay, otherwise give me one L. Plant the right foot. Come all the way up to standing. Extend the left foot. Bring it back in. Hinge it forward, plant the hands, stay, or L hop. And bring it back up. We've got 8 more. Oops. Two more. Bring it all the way up. Sink it down into your chair pose. Take an inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step walk or float. Take it through your vinyasa. We're going to shift back forward into our side plank. Right hand down. Stagger your right foot in front of your left foot. So we're going to do something similar to what we did before, but now we're going to move the bottom leg. So inhale, reach the left arm overhead. As you exhale, this time right foot lifts. See if you can tap the hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lengthen. We've got 8 more. We're going to add a scorpion onto this. So 2 options here. You could either just flip the dog from here, bringing the right foot over as you plant the left hand and coming into a reverse dog and then coming back into your side plank. Or you could plant both hands, come into your chaturanga as you tap the right foot over to the left side of the mat, push the floor away, come through, tap left toes, right toes to left hand. So you're either flipping the dog or you're coming into a scorpion chaturanga. Either way, you come back through, you tap right foot to left hand, and we've got 8 more. After your last one, we're all going to step our right foot to the top of the mat. As you inhale, you're going to come into a power lunge. Reach those arms forward. As you exhale, keep the right leg bent, lift the left leg, sweep the arms back so we're in a crouching warrior. As you inhale, come into your power lunge. Exhale, crouching warrior. We've got 8 more. Inhale, power lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank, side plank. Stack the left shoulder over the left wrist. Left foot comes in front of the right. Inhale, reach the right arm up and overhead. As you exhale, tap left toes to the right hand. Inhale, lengthen it out. You've got 9 more. Inhale. From here, as you exhale, you can either come over into your wild thing and then come back through and tap for that side plank, or we lower down chaturanga with that scorpion tail and then come back through and tap the toes. Either way, you've got 8 more. Last one. Bring that leg through center, step it forward. We're coming into our power lunge. So as you inhale, sweep the arms forward. As you exhale, come up into your crouching warrior, sweep the arms back. Inhale, arms forward, power lunge. Exhale, lift the back leg, crouching warrior. 8 more. Inhale, power lunge. Exhale through your plank. Take it through a vinyasa. Come into your downward facing dog. We're going to do one more thing here before we flip it over. So take your hands wide. We're going into one more set of wide push-ups, and we're going to add our little blast off loaded beast, crouching tiger, I don't know, there's a lot of names for this. Shift forward into your plank with your hands wide. Feet can be together or apart, whatever's comfortable for you. As you inhale, you're going to send your hips back to your heels. Your knees are hovering above the mat, and then you're going to push forward into your wide push-up. Exhale, send it back into that little crouch. Inhale, forward, push up. Exhale, press the floor away, come into your crouch. You've got 8 more. Last one here. Look towards your hands, step, walk, or float through all the way to a seat. Hallelujah, we've made it onto our backs. Praise. Whoopsie, don't get too excited. Okay, we're gonna take pistol sit-ups. So, you are going to extend your left leg long, and your right leg is going to bend. So these take a little bit of time to figure out. Sometimes it helps to have a weight in your hands because it helps to counterbalance you. I don't even know if I can do this without a weight. We're going to see. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to come into a sit-up. Your hands can reach forward. Plant into your right foot and see if you can lift up into a pistol squat. And then inhale all the way back down. Exhale, come into your sit-up. The further back towards your head your hands are, the harder it will be. Shift your weight into your right foot. See if you can lift your butt and then bring it down. If you need to keep your left heel down, you can keep your left heel down. We're going for 8 more. Try and catch some time in that pistol squat. Two more. Woo, whoopsie. Last one. Woo. And then bring it down. Woo, my left quad. We're going to switch it out. We're going to take it straight to the other side. So extend the right leg long. Left leg bends. Plant the foot. Inhale. As you exhale, come into your sit-up. Plant the left foot. See if you can get some air time. And then inhale it down. Exhale up. Plant the foot. Lift the hips and then bring it down. You got 8 more. Those are a doozy. All right, roll yourself forward. We're going to take a couple of single leg bridges, We're going to do some single leg bridging as we're nearly done. So set yourself up for a bridge, hands up into the air will be harder. We're going to go straight into the single leg bridges. So float your right leg into tabletop. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips. Try to keep them even. Inhale, set them down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, set them down. If you want to add, as your hips lower, your arms reach overhead, and then as you exhale, arms pull towards your legs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull the arms as you lift the hips. We're going to go for 10 more, so 14 in total. You're going to hold it at the top, you're going to lower halfway, exhale, lift. Lower halfway, exhale, lift for 8 more. Keep the hips lifted. Switch the legs. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. If you want to add the arms, inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. 10 more. Inhale halfway, exhale, lift. Inhale halfway, exhale, lift. 8 more. Set it down, lower down. We're going to finish up with a classical yoga boat series. So we're going to inhale, reach it long, lift the chest, lift the legs, low boat. As you exhale, lift up boat. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, boat. Inhale, low boat. The further back your arms are towards your ears, reaching overhead, the harder this will be. We're going to go for 16 more. 2 more. Stay all the way up. Scoot yourself back. Extend your legs nice and long on the mat. Take an inhale. And turn around so I'm not in the fan. And then as you exhale, we're going to take a forward fold. Paschimottanasana. You're going to take a hold of that left leg. Keep your right leg on the mat. Sit yourself up nice and tall for heron pose. And then set it down, switch it out. Grab a hold of that right leg. Keep the left leg down on the mat. Sit up nice and tall. Fold your left leg underneath you. Cross your right leg over the top, coming into half Lord of the Fitzes of the Fishes. Ardha Matsyendrasana, come into your twist. Oh, there's someone paragliding. I don't know how I feel about paragliding. I'm kind of terrified that I'll just get dragged up into the stratosphere. I heard a story once where someone was in one of those races and they got dragged up into the high stratosphere or whatever the fuck it's called, and they nearly froze to death. I think they ended up coming down at some point and somehow survived, but they kept getting caught on updrafts and just ended up where it's freezing cold. And I'm yeah, no thanks. I'm pretty good down here. We're gonna switch it out to the other side. Kind of like flying. I never really understood why people like flying. It's cool, you're gonna shove me in a giant metal sardine can with a bunch of people that I don't know, feed me recycled air, and just hurl through the atmosphere at hundreds of kilometers an hour for prolonged periods of time. And I can't go anywhere, there's no sunlight, it's weird, it's cold. I'm not a fan. Then you're gonna unwind yourself. We're gonna come into a hip opener. You can choose your favorite one. You could come into Gomukhasana, pigeon, double pigeon, whatever's feeling good for you. And then switch it out, other side. I will, however, happily get in the water with sharks or like handle snakes or spiders. Not cockroaches, cannot do cockroaches. Sharks, snakes, spiders, that's fine. I can do all of those things. Airplanes, not so much. Cockroaches, not so much. My survival instincts are not strong. Any other positions or movements you want, feel free to take them. Otherwise, when you're ready, come into a comfortable cross-legged position. If you prefer to take Shavasana, go for it. Wherever you are, take a really deep breath in through the nose and then let it all out through the mouth. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.